Howdy folks, we're live. Looks like PvP lobbies are full right now, so how about we continue the one deck challenge. I did manage to get some time to get in game today. I had 2 overnight flights this week, and I've got one more overnight flight tonight. So I'm pretty tired, but this might be the only chance I get to play Battleforge for the week. Maybe I get to play over the weekend, and decent odds that I'll have to take a couple months break if I don't. Uh, yeah, I think at the end of this week, depending how things work out, probably it'll be a couple months break. Possibly it'll be done. We'll see how things go. As a Sunbridge, to remind you all what the one deck challenge is. The one deck challenge is to beat every map using the exact same deck. In this case, it is a pure nature deck. And I don't have to do it solo, but I like to do it solo if I can. The rules are just that if anyone is in the map with me, they have to also be using the exact same deck. Also, this is not a deck I'd necessarily recommend if you're trying to pick up pure nature. For one, pretty much every map, I realized that I don't like Sanctuary, and I wish I just had Greenpeace. Possibly that just means I'm not using Sanctuary correctly, but yeah, I would stick to the recommendation that Greenpeace is better than Sanctuary. And Greenpeace is also not a card I would run in every deck. Definitely, it's a situational card. Alright, so let's get my shamans out of here. No. Okay. Could have microed that a little bit better, but I didn't. So yeah, the trick to this map is, well, one of the tricks. There's a couple ways to play this map, but the most straightforward is just that every 30 seconds, so when it says 2 minutes, you flip the gate, and enemies will spawn after 30 seconds. So if you hit that gate pretty much exactly, you know, between 2 minutes and 1 minute, like 55 seconds, if you can manage that, then you won't get enemies spawning. You know, as one player, you could also just like send all the enemies to the other side and then admit one wave through on your side. So there's a lot of different ways you could do this, but this is the strategy I'm familiar with from playing with 2 people, so I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, that was 155, so I might get an income wave coming through. Yeah, looks like I get like 2 bugs. So not the worst, but definitely want to be aware of that. Let's attack here, get my shamans healing up in the back. Alright, that's probably the small partial income that I was mentioning. Okay, it's an archer, not some bugs. But it should be okay. There's those bugs. Let's maybe grab them here. And then these walls will fall down once we've killed half of them. So with nature, it's not a big deal because you got the shamans for pretty easy sustain. Yeah, so we'll try and knock out half of these walls, and then we can take this spot. Why don't I go ahead and make some more Windweavers to kill these spots faster. Okay, I don't think there was enough for some units to spawn. I am kind of bad about remembering to flip the gate every time, especially on stream. Alright, there's half. I've got a nice army, and I don't really need to focus fire. There's a squad of somebody that probably snuck past the gate. Oh, a little bit late on the gate again. Maybe bait some enemies out here, grab the well. Armators. Yeah, I'm going... Not sure what's coming up exactly, but there's pretty good odds that I won't have my computer, so I might be able to play the game, but I definitely won't be able to stream. And then I'm going to travel, so... And then I might have a life situation that makes it very difficult to have time to play games. So, oh boy. Okay, forgot to hit the switch. I think I don't want to go... Let's try and root these guys as early as possible. Oh, the root didn't go through. Okay, this is going to be bad. Okay, how long until we get a second root? I need to be hitting that switch again, otherwise I'm just going to get run over. Okay, do not like that massive army there. Yeah, so lots of things coming up. Yeah, I'm taking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flights in 1 week, basically, this week. So yeah. Okay. See if we can get one more root on these guys. Okay, now there's just the one guy, so this should be a little... Oh, he one-shot him, okay. Okay. attack. Okay, I don't think I'm getting wiped by another wave, so let's grab those walls back again. Or maybe I am. Okay. Oh, still got him. Okay. Okay, that was unfortunate. This run is not going well, but that's fine. Yeah, so, yeah, hard to say what's coming up, but there's unfortunately high probability this will be my last stream ever. I hope it's not, but, yeah, don't really know. I think pretty good odds I'll be able to play something on, like, Saturday after I get back from my other all-night flight. I just go ahead and grab my second Nature Orb. Oh, no, Retorers, you're welcome for the streams. I had fun. Hope you guys had fun too. Oh, I don't know how long I didn't flip that switch. Oh gosh, okay. Is that army coming for me? I think that army's coming for me. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, he's not moving yet? Oh, now he's moving. Now he's moving. Oh boy. Maybe I can get swaps on something? Okay. Feels like this would be easier to restart. Okay, let's see what a whole bunch of archers can do against the dragon. Not quite one shot. Not quite one shot. Oh, I can't activate the switch because of the... Okay. This feels pretty over. I mean, I can do this. Yeah, I think it's faster just to restart. I'll just restart. Okay, we'll try again. Hopefully I don't miss the gate. It's distracting me checking chat. Oh, is PvP open? Okay, let's do PvP instead. I can do Sunbridge later. I'm probably gonna suck so much. I got, yeah, it's like 2 all-nighters in the last 3 days. Alright, he's running Fire Frost. Maybe I run Nature. I'm kind of bad with it, but it's fun. I know he doesn't run Cold Snap, so it's good to have Nature with that combo. Beko AFK. Oh, we started a second lobby. Or did we? Or is the lights AFK? Maybe? The light, you AFK? Tunson AFK? I don't know what happened. We got Mischerless 1. Alright, Armators. Have a good evening. Hope you enjoy when you watch it at work tomorrow. Hi, Michael. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, Fire and Nature. I think we don't necessarily want to go cluster around Dryad. Alright, Shadow on Fire. like to wait a little bit for my guys to come out of daze. I don't want to get erupted. Okay, I won't get erupted necessarily. That's not a problem. Okay, there was an eruption there. Okay, probably not worth fighting that guy with his life open. Can I get another heal out? No. Okay, SK is still trying stuff. They erupted my lone guys. Alright, get a... no, probably no heal. Okay, let's back away for a second maybe. Zeros is all alone. Or not Zeros, no, Zeros, Beko's not alone, there's Zeros there. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully there's enough here that he can push. I'm not sure though. Alright. Hopefully Street Kings can focus this down. Should have cornered that. Ooh, that still didn't work. Okay. Okay, I guess we let him have it. +3. I feel like we could rush that again, but we're not in voice, so it's not gonna happen. No, he took a well. +4 should be rushable, 100%. Even after that tempo loss. Okay, I'm gonna need some help here. Yep. He's going tier 2 also. Okay, Amazon beats the Windweaver. Please don't run up and get erupted. Okay. We're okay-ish. Okay, we're gonna snag this Nightcrawler as soon as he comes out dazed. Okay. He's still dazed, that's why his health is low. Okay. Okay, we're losing badly, but we have not lost. He's probably trying for tier 3. So maybe we can make a push here happen. Nice body block from Beko. They got their tier 3 up. Okay, we got one down. See if I can get an attack going over there. No. Too slow. Yeah, that is on me. SK able to make anything happen? He nastied. I'm fine. Thought I had a deep one somewhere, but maybe not. Okay, that fell. I do have a deep one somewhere. I'm getting nastied. Yeah. Oh, I did get the swap off here. That's not enough, but it's something. Okay. I think that's just it. Is there any reason not to play Mauler? Yes, I have 20 slots, and that's why not. No, Mauler is a good card, but in pure nature, you've got two really good large counters, because Deep One is the best large counter in terms of damage, and then Parasite Swarm is also really good at just taking over enemies. So between those two cards, I think that all of your large counters are covered. Mauler's okay for the suppression ability that prevents you from shooting. So like, but yeah, if you're like really struggling against defenders, for example, then Mauler is a hard counter to defenders because it stops them from shooting. And then it also stops them from getting out of their ability and moving. So Mauler's fine, but I don't consider it worth slots in pure nature. And then Fire Nature has Slaver, which is really good. I think better than Mauler. Amii has Amii Phantom, which is the same suppression ability as Mauler, but cheaper and tied to a better unit. And then Stonekin. Mauler is fine in Stonekin also, but Stonekin's also a deck that's really restricted in slots. Alright. Double fire. Okay. Strikers work against nature. Maybe. I'd have to ask Triggs. In theory, I'm not convinced by that. Okay, they took +1. I guess I'll take +1 here. It's all fires, so I can do everything I want to do with just the Dryad spam. Oh, instantly tier 2. Okay. It's fire nature. I think we're kicking this, then the question is how bad is the counterattack going to be? And I think the counterattack is not going to be devastating. Probably worth the heal here. Okay. It's easy to miss, so if you bait out a hurricane, maybe that's why. Okay, Beko going tier 2. Street King's going tier 2. We can root. I didn't spread far enough. Okay. 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 Street Kings is welling up like crazy, but that's fine. Maybe he won't notice the root here. Okay, well, Street Kings move out of the way of that explosion. No? That meant the root didn't really do a lot. Gotta just wait for deep one. Okay, fine. That counter root is probably good. Ah, okay, well. It's a little bit late. Yeah, I think I want to snag you. Okay. They have no frost. Oh, never mind. I think I need to get a well here. Okay, hopefully Street Kings can keep them busy. And then I will make some... Okay, I'm not sure if I made it in time. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, well, at least it was distracting. Okay, they are just very adamant about no... just go tier 3. Okay. Well, I got one suck off, and that should be enough. We're both tier 3 now. No. Why is Street Kings tier 3? 1, 2... Oh, he's going tier 4. Okay, that's why. Alright, well, if he's going tier 4, then I better be annoying in this base up here. Okay, let's have you run to the next base to be annoying. Ah, they got it in time. Oh, okay. Well, we got a well. Keeping this going. Why is he not in a group? I thought he died. Okay. Got this guy alive. There's a construct. And GG. No shrine required. But got it if it looks like people are going that way. Alright, what's right here running? Bandits. That works with this. Alright. Shadow and Nature. Strong combo, but I think on this map Frost can hold their own. Yeah, not taking the immediate well. Going for more map control perhaps. They've taken a bunch of extra wells. Red here is trying to rush, but he doesn't have enough units. Well, maybe. Let's try it. Let's make it happen. Zero's going tier 2. I can't see his shield. My guys are stacked on. Okay, well, let's just make sure that kicks. They got it. Or did they? Okay, we got it. That's kind of weird. Okay. That's surprisingly working. Okay. That's the price agreed. Okay, we need to be on defensive behavior now. I think I'll go tier 2. Okay, that's good there. Hey Bird, well it started as pure nature because PvP was full, but then PvP opened. So, you know, get what you pay for. Okay, we got that kick. Let's take one more well over here. I had time to play one. I had an overnight flight today, and then I've got another overnight flight tonight. But I'm home for like 12 hours. Oh, they've already got tier 3 going. Okay. I'm home for like 12 hours, so yeah. What else am I gonna do 12 hours except stream? That home soil was probably not worth it. Alright, well, I'll just make my own. Alright, Zoro surrenders. And Beko surrenders. I didn't move yet. Moving is at the end of the month. I'm having 2 interviews this week. Is why, yeah. So I think the flight back from the interview tomorrow will be I'll get to sleep in my bed, but the last 3 flights, or the 2 previous flights and the flight tonight, will all be overnight flights. So yeah, it's kind of tough. Okay, so it's actually, yeah, one is tough, but actually I've got other interviews too. So I have more than one potential offer. And then yeah, since I got one offer from one, then all the other companies now want to get me out as soon as possible, so I can see. Yeah, all right. Red is doing the same thing. Okay, in this case, I'll probably do. Ooh, it's Voodoo Shack. Probably do my non-tectonic stonekin. Probably this one. Alright, Shadow and Nature versus Fire and Nature. And I'm going to duke it out with Zaros. AKA I'm going to go tier 2 really fast against Zaros. And see if I can't help Beko out. No, see if I can't hinder Beko, is what I meant to say. No, I probably won't have power for that, but I am going to instant tier 2 against Zaros, and then see if he's going +1, or if he's going also tier 2. Maybe some kind of base trade with initiative. Zaros is stuck tier 1 against tier 2, so I'm getting the well kick pretty much for sure. I guess the root helps, so maybe not exactly for sure. He's got no frost, so yeah, this well's dead. Nice job from Eirias. And then let's move on to the next well. Okay, there is a Vile Blood. Probably want to oink these guys. Okay, I think we just try to trade wells. If Eirias has power to erupt, we can kick this. Okay, looks like he did. Kicked a bunch of wells off Zaros. I might be losing that well. Yeah, I think I am. So we ended up kicking one more well off of Zaros, then he kicked off of me. Looks like Eirias is in a nice position here though. Yeah, they have no frost, so that's a dead well. Or dead orb, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking I can take a well here. Okay. Zaros has 0 wells. Okay, it's Fire Frost. Interesting, okay. It's not Fire Frost. Oh, Beko is Shadow. It's Souls, okay. That disenchant felt unnecessary, but alright. Get out of here with this guy. Okay, nice spawn for Beko. Okay. Battleforge and the big 25. Not sure what that means. Like in some streaming ranking? Oh, hey, there's Bird. Oh, 2025? Is this some new Gen Z slang? Is that what this is? Channel Old Man Eirias? When did I become Old Man Eirias? 25 years? Uh, who thinks 25 is old? 25 is young. That's 25 a while ago. Alright, it is Shadow Fire. Fire Nature. They took +1, so I'm probably going to take +1. Red here also took +1, so that's probably a good game, but maybe they make a mistake. Bird says the last 3 years have passed insanely fast. How old does that make you, Bird? I feel like that makes you 27. Spot on, yeah, exactly. It's like when you're 24, then your brain stops getting older, and it just feels like time moves so much faster. All right. Okay. Oh, that killed my guy too. That's unfortunate. Yeah, right here should not have taken that second well. But maybe he can hold and maybe it's even. I'm gonna grab a well down here though. I kept healing air. Well. Guilty as charged, probably. His eruptions are pretty bad. He needs to handle this. And I can't spawn dazed units, which is why it's important for nature to have the well. Not sure if fire gets much from the well. Alright, maybe I can do something tricky and try and get a base trade here. But nah, Red here lost that well. Yeah, there's no point in playing more. Do I run against Radical X? Nobody wins against Radical X. Well, hey, at least you loaded against him. Uh, if you look at Radical X's win rate, it's more than 100% because uh, the way it's divided is it's like the number of games that you have won divided by the number of games you've played, except for game statistics, if the game you played lasts less than 2 minutes, it doesn't count. You still get the win, but Radical X has won more games in under 2 minutes than he's lost in uh, in total. So his win rate is more than 100%. That's something to think about. All right, Shadow and Nature. Yeah, if you get to tier 2 against Radical X, and the orb finishes building, I think you just take that to the bank as a win. I feel like that should be an achievement, right? Finish building your third monument against Radical X. Okay, that Sunder is going nowhere. Yeah, that's going nowhere. Okay, he's letting it get unbound. I disagree with that move. I don't think he's going to do enough damage to be worrisome. I'm not sure we'll be able to rush. It's unbound, but that doesn't mean it's that eruption. Okay. Okay, he keeps... I mean, the Sunder's not getting more unbound, but it is unbound. Let's body block him. You know what, let's be really greedy. Let's take even more wells. Okay, eruption was not really necessary, but it's fine. We're +1 on wells. What's the plan after I move? How busy am I going to be? It depends which job offer I take. One of them is notorious. Why are my guys not shooting? Come on, shoot. Okay. Boy. Get rid here, lost a well. Don't love that. Probably I'll try to transition to tier 3. The other hand, have a pretty big army, so yeah, exactly. Alright, so I'm gonna go tier 3 here, I think. Okay, Beko also went tier 3. Don't love that. Uh, okay. It's an unfortunate way to lose my tectonic, which is really the only hope we had of getting back in this. Maybe he doesn't see this. Okay, maybe we can make a nice attack here happen. Okay. Oh, are these guys immune? Oh, okay. Yep. Alright, GG. Yeah. Tier 4 was such a bad move from them, but I don't know. They just kind of want to troll. They'd almost give us a chance to come back. Yep. He's probably just waiting for power. Yeah. Okay, the light's playing Pure Fire. Let's do Ice Souls. Actually, yeah, I'm streaming. Alright. Let's see how good the light is at fire. This is a hard tier 1 to win, but with good timing it is possible. I shouldn't have made that Forsaken. I should have just been Nox Troopers all the way. You can see how tired I am. I'm making... Okay, maybe I can get a guy in the back to explode. Let's see how good the light's nasty timing is. Or eruption timing. Yeah, I think that's going to end up being nothing. Well, actually... Okay, the light's running. Yeah, just run. Just run. We can't win this fight anymore. Okay, I'm going to try and sneak tier 2. Hopefully the light can defend this. Zeros is trying to rush. They don't have fire, so there's not going to be a Scorched coming. Okay, Nasty will kill this. Or not. Okay, Zeros taking the time to kill my Dread Charger. Should give enough time for tier 2 to come up, and I should be fine. My Dread Charger living is pretty huge. The light's doing solid. We're actually +1. Okay, I think we freeze again. Actually, let's go for the Dryad. I missed the target. Ooh. Thank you, nice eruption. Okay. We got some nice pressure going down here. See if we can apply the pressure onto two fronts. Big lava field. Okay, I think we're going to be able to get this one down though. Okay, actually the light managed to, or they managed to kick it. Or not kick it. Managed to hold. Okay, we're within eruption range of that. Maybe I can run over there and have him erupt. Alright, the light, come on, erupt. There we go. Those are some big lava fields. Okay, Zeros goes tier 3. I think I'll just go tier 3 also. Yeah. That was dumb letting him get too close to me. Okay, still in the aura. He's not in the aura anymore. Alright. Nope. What a throw at the end. Yeah, it was so stupid to let those archers just walk up to my base. I'm so tired. Alright, what's the light playing now? Still fire. I'll stay souls then. Actually, yes, I'll stay souls. Alright. Altar of Nihil instead of Sentinel. I think that's a good decision because I've got an XL unit and I've got heals. So yeah, I think that's good. Wait. He's got another warp. I don't know why I thought, I'm tired. I thought he didn't have another warp. Okay, yeah, we're good. Does Ross need to relog, perhaps? Alright, maybe they're strategizing for counterpick. I am 100% okay. They know what I'm playing and they want to counterpick it. Because I think it's toxic. But Radical X wants replays, so that's my excuse. I'm tired. Let's see if they've got anything. Alright. Yeah, back in the first days, economy was wild. Shamans were like 300 Battleforge points, so, you know, 300 to 1300 is still not, is, you know, Enlightens are still a lot more than Shamans, but Enlightens are probably now 13,000? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm out of touch with the market. Maybe I don't know what things cost anymore. That's probably true also. Alright, they've got no eruption. So slow. Okay, we need to fight here. No, no, we need to... Oh boy. Okay. Actually, on the other hand, it doesn't really matter if we lose too much map control. Okay, let's get out. Okay, now let's pivot and try for this again. Get your, Okay, go tier 2. I'm so bad. Okay, you know, it's... Actually, we've still got the toxic combo, so maybe not. Okay, am I going to be able to repair this? I think we're done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's redo that. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think Nihil's still broken. So, you know, it's a good use case. You failed that Tier 2 rush too hard. I think the light was right. We probably should have just focused Dead Orb. Alright, free win. Beko started. Alright, Zaros took his spot now. Guess another important thing to think about on this map is you start with extra wells. Or how many maps do you start with 3 wells instead of 2 and 2v2? Okay, Shadow and Nature. Keep making the Dryads. I have no idea how it works with breeding. You could test that pretty easily, but I'm pretty sure that you just take the highest effect. Okay, I think the light will be okay there. Okay, lots of guys to Hurricane. I missed everything. That was just wasted Hurricane. Okay, we got a lot of A lot of Dryads in the center. Need to do something about them. We lost a well there. We're losing a well here. Oh my goodness. We failed again. So hard. Well, they have no frost, so well focus should be sufficient. We're getting eaten by this parasite, though. Oh no, it died? Oh my goodness. That's so... I can't even imagine how unlucky that is. Okay. +1 is dumb, but gotta do dumb things to get back in the game. Okay. Think we might be defended here. You know what, actually I'm gonna take this well. Okay. Alright, can you activate it? There we go. Okay, they're going for tier 3. So we got to try and push this. Okay. Okay, let's get these guys out of there. Oh, they're also using Shrine of Memory. Alright. Okay, all we need to do is not lose 3 wells in the first 5 minutes. I mean, this isn't a rematch, but okay, fine. I'm gonna have no guilt for whatever we do to you on this map. Alright, Becca's playing Forsaken, which are pretty bad. That Nasty was fine, actually. Yeah, the light needs to regroup differently. Did I miss? I totally missed. I'm too tired for this. Okay, well, if we don't take it well, then we can't lose it. The light should go to the other base. There we go. That's probably too greedy, but I'm tired and don't... Yeah. It's like I know it's bad, but I'm just lazy and deliberately making bad moves, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Oh, Not altar dying, and I accidentally summoned too many units. Okay. Well, here we go. I got 4. Okay. Okay, I can... Yeah, that... Okay, I think we just let that go there. I need to be on offense. I'm letting... Yeah, there's no way I can save that. That's just dead. That's just dead is what that is. Can we get Ara? No, I don't have power. So yeah, nothing's happening there. We're playing this so bad. We got a kick. I shouldn't have taken that well. Actually, who wins this? Okay, we're trying again. Let's have half go here and half go here. Throw a Skyfire Drake. Throw a Vile Blood. Okay, we got the Harvester. I think we're just gonna go all in. Oh my goodness. Wipe that whole thing out. I don't know what the light was trying to do. No idea what happened there. Oh, is it active? Yeah, I think... I don't know. Well, main thing is that we're just bad. That's the main thing. What's... okay. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to beat Sunbridge tonight. Alright, yeah, I'll try Sunbridge, but if I don't make it, then I don't make it. And, yeah. Alright, let's get Shaman Maneuver. Good night, delay. No, I'm gonna just try for map of the day one time. If I make it, then I make it. If I don't make it, then wasn't meant to be. Okay. Let's get used to spawning that gate trigger. Okay, hopefully we can micro this without losing sight of the gate. Nope. Micro is sucky even in PvE. Although sucky micro is not going to end the run. Forgetting to switch the gate will end the run. Let's go for 3 shamans. Okay, we're almost at 2 minutes. Alright. You know what else is good on this map? Greenpeace, if you're trying to solo. Greenpeace is very good on this map if you're trying to solo. Sanctuary, oh. Don't know if Sanctuary is going to be worth anything on this map. We'll see. I didn't see how late I was on that one. Looks like there's an army. It's on the other side though, so not a serious concern. Let's go with maybe 2 more Windweavers. Okay, lost those for no reason except poor positioning. Yeah, need to I'm not tired like I need to sleep because I slept, you know, in the middle of the day when I got back from the airport. I'm just tired as in mentally fatigued, I guess. But I don't think I've made a game-ending mistake in PvE at least. Let's try to get these walls. Okay, we got enough guys, we're fine. As long as we don't mess up the push here. I'll just go for a regular heal. Oh, totally forgot. Okay, actually I was not that late on the gate. Okay, so kind of late, I guess. Okay. Okay. We're doing so far very fine. Okay, I'm thinking the fastest way to proceed from here is just to kill my army and go tier 3. Although maybe I can do some chip damage. Yeah, I don't really want to kill my army because if something comes through that I miss, I don't have a backup. Yeah, I think we'll just... We'll trigger these guys, and then tier 3 should be up, and my army will kind of kill itself. Okay, I don't think I forgot the switch yet, so far we're doing pretty good. And actually, we could use the Tier 1 army. Just the Thunderstorm was all we needed. Let's throw a heal out there. Okay. Okay, got Tier 4. Should mean the rest of this is easy. Let's start making Shrine of Memory. Second Shrine of Memory. Then Forest Elder and some dragons, and see how we go from there. Oh, let's flip that. Okay. Forest Elder Pure Aura. Yeah, Forest Elder is a good card. I like it. It's a nice, makes you want to play Pure Nature card. I feel like it's, yeah. I have feelings about what Forest Elder could do better, but they're complicated and I'm too tired to feel like I could accurately represent, so I won't. Alright. Let's just like attack these until they're down. Does nothing else? Yeah, my I certainly don't like Sanctuary. Yeah, I feel like Pure Nature and Pure Shadow are just decks that work well enough, but like the pure cards aren't actually enticing. And you could play a mind control deck, but it's kind of inconsistent. So, oh, what's going on? Oh no, 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 no! I did mess up. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's like my deck is full. There's lots of good cards. They're just all splash cards, and that's fine. No complaints. I'm just. Okay. I guess what I'd really like is, yeah, Shadow Worm's good, but it's like more good in splash decks. Same with Enlightenment and, um, yeah, I just feel like a lot of the cards are better when they're enlightened. You know, Shadow Worm is a very good card when it's enlightened. It's a fine card in a pure Shadow deck. I guess I'll throw a second Force Elder. Yeah, I would like Pure Nature to have, ironically, a better heal than Regrowth. Like a card that makes Regrowth pointless if you're running Pure Nature. And by better, I guess what I mean is like more charges or um, some kind of overheal mechanism or something like that. Okay. Might as well kill this shrine. I'm not sure if it matters if I wait, so I'll kill it. Wheels and Healing Garden. Wheels are bad. Healing Garden is good, but it's also not Pure Nature. But yeah, I think a lot of what I want from Pure Nature I would get if I run Healing Gardens. I just don't really want to run Healing Gardens and keep spamming it, you know? Yeah, again, not that I think Pure Nature is bad, but I feel like it should be the sustain faction, and in practice, I am running out of heals, running out of regrowths, even surges of lights, equilibriums, not usually equilibrium, but I'm usually running out of oh. Okay, that's what happened. So that probably sent a gigantic wave to the other side, which I'm kind of scared of. Okay. You know what? Let's chill a second and defend whatever's going on here. Okay, maybe we make one more Force Elder and I keep the third Force Elder in the back. Okay, so these guys can be a pair. And then this guy goes with the main army, and we're gonna try and run through the gate. Probably want to activate this ability now. I ran a little too soon. Okay, gotta get away, gotta get away. Oh, okay. Well. Did not get away with my Force Elder. But I did get away with the Giant Worms, which means this should still be fine. Oh, that's 3 dragons. Can I kill one and run away? Okay, killed one, run away. totally gonna run out of okay. You can't put Sanctuary without ground presence, which is another annoying part. Okay. I missed. Oh my goodness. Okay, switch the gate. Okay. All you guys are not rooted. Let's get them rooted. 3 dragons. I had like 5. Okay. Okay. Lots of power. Let's make a big root network that we can support in the back. Okay. Hopefully the 3 dragons... Well, no, I'm sure the 3 dragons will be enough. Just a matter if I make some other dumb mistake. Okay. Oh. Okay. Got my dragons. Okay, we're just gonna do this nice and slow. Alright. These guys don't hit air. Need to make the razor shards. Okay. Sanctuary is doing anything? Oh, not quite. Okay. Messy, but we're getting there. Okay. All right. Am I gonna solo? Okay. Calling wheels bad as heresy. Wheels are fine. They're slow. Yeah. Um, wheels are fine. It's just that like the power you invest in wheels are. Let's do the math, right? So wheel. You bind 180 power and you get, 20%. So it's like a fifth of a unit. So yeah, if you have 5 units, wheel starts to pay off. But like, if you have 5 units, you probably are finishing the map, like 5 extra large units, right? Like if you have five giant worms, you're probably finishing the map, and you'd rather just invest your power in more giant worms. Um, you know, it's fine. I'm not saying it's bad, but well, it's kind of bad. It's just like not. It certainly is more of a noob trap. Maybe let's say it that way. That it improves consistency. It makes things easier. It also makes things slower. So I don't. It doesn't make anything possible. Yeah, I don't think there's any situation where adding wheel to your map, to your deck, makes you able to do something that you couldn't do otherwise. So from that perspective, I don't like wheel. Um, and then it's just like a consistency tool. It's like breeding gardens, right? Like you see, I don't have breeding gardens in my deck. Breeding gardens is super good, but um, it doesn't really let you do anything that you can't just like wait extra time to do. Um, there's situations where breeding garden lets you start moving faster if you're against a timer. I think that all those situations you're fine without breeding gardens. So I don't run breeding gardens in my one deck. I think breeding gardens is very good. Wheel I think is less good than breeding gardens. Still slow. Still doesn't let you do anything that you couldn't do otherwise. Um, yeah, that's my thoughts on wheels. They're fine, but they're like a noob trap, and you see people that like in RPVE especially, they just start building 3 wheels, and it's like, well, you got no units, so what are your wheels gonna do to support anybody? And then, they're slow and they're running behind the map, and not that it's bad necessarily to be slow, but I think especially for RPVE, kind of like what's better is what's faster. Yeah, breeding grounds is what I'm talking about. I guess there's lots of things that say breeding now. Dying breed. Yeah, breeding grounds is the card I'm talking about. I don't have my deck. Am I going to solo all 2-player maps and 4-player maps with this deck as well? I think that this deck, especially because of the Mark of the Keeper, I think this deck's really well rounded and it can solo a lot of decks. Like, for example, soloed Guns of Lear, really not really a problem. So yeah, I plan to solo all of them that I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to solo Bad Harvest. I expect that I won't. But on the other hand, Root Network decks are actually strong if I try to lean into that. So there might be a path that lets me solo Bad Harvest. I can't solo Empire because there's no teleport in this deck. Titans is also probably not possible with this deck. It could be possible if I made some changes. For example, Swarm. But I think as it is, well, Titans could theoretically be possible if I ran around with Parasite Swarm and I was super precise with my targets. Maybe. I don't want to say Titans is impossible. Empire, I think, is strictly impossible. Bad Harvest is very hard, but probably possible. Blight shouldn't be too hard to solo. Actually, I did solo Blight. Raven's End should be easy. King of the Giants, not easy, but I've soloed it already. I don't think I soloed it on stream, but I can definitely solo King of the Giants. Dwarven Riddle, can be soloed. And I did solo Guns of Lear. And then I think I should be able to solo all the 2-player maps. Let's see, Crusade, Sunbridge. Yeah, I can definitely solo all the 2-player maps except for Unexpected Visitors and Into the Jungle. I don't know if I'll be able to solo those. But yeah, so that's where I stand right now with the deck. King of the Giants, Tier 1 seems rough without the usual Night Guard. Ooh, you're an old player. Yeah, Night Guard got nerfed, so I don't think it works on... I don't know what it works on, actually. I don't use Night Guard on King of the Giants. You've got Mana Wing, actually. Let you choose most of King of the Giants, actually. So, yeah, I think Mana Wing is fine. But even when I'm playing Shadow, actually, I don't run Night Guard. I just run Forsaken. Oh, it does work in the Rage Flame? Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of maps you could choose really hard, like behind enemy lines. But Night Guard got some direct, got a direct small nerf, and it got some indirect nerfs because a lot of units that used to be considered Tier 2 units became Tier 3 units. Yeah, well, the thing is on King of the Giants that Night Guard and 2 Forsaken, you still need to break the wall, right? So, I'm not sure that it's actually better tempo than the traditional way, which is like a bunch of Forsaken and instantly make a breeding, or not instantly make a resource booster. I'm too tired. Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining me on stream and in game. Sorry the games weren't very good tonight. So hopefully I'll be able to do at least one more stream before it ends forever, and hopefully I am overestimating the demands of the job that I'd be most likely accepting. Um, Hopefully I'm overestimating that, and I'll still be able to continue streaming. um, but yeah, so with that, we're going to end the stream here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one, which hopefully will exist.